Hello everyone, welcome back to AQS Talkshow. It's your host Barbara, and today we have a very fascinating topic around artificial intelligence, its impact on today's life and technology innovation, and also how AQS is embracing this new height of technology. I'm not alone in this talk. I'm with our guest, Prince, our AI and Innovation Officer. He will be talking about his journey, his perspective on AI, as well as how does AQS embrace this fascinating journey. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, Barbara.
So we'd like to know a little bit about you, apart from your position as we know you on a daily basis, but dive deeper into who you are as someone who is doing artificial intelligence, which is very big for everyone, and just to get to know you here.
Great, thank you for this great time. Actually, when people say okay, my name is Prince Rukundo. I'm a computer scientist by background, and here in AQS I'm Chief AI and Innovation Officer, and we try to leverage computer science solving people's problems. And what else can I say? I've been in the field of computer science since 2008.
Interesting.
When I started my bachelor in computer science. So it's been almost a bunch of 12 years in computer science. And when I tried to figure out what I did in terms of AI, I started AI as a separate component since 2017 when I enrolled in PhD in computer science. So that is my little journey of computer science. So I think there is a very large list, but I should not go deeper, and it will take days. So
I know.
In brief, that's a little bit about myself.
I see. So what made you choose this computer science and then go deeper into artificial intelligence? What made you push you into doing that so far?
Right. So in 2007, when we thought about university, I was actually fascinated with mathematics and statistics.
Interesting.
Then someone told me, Prince, but there's something called computer science. At the time it was IT, information technology. And I was like, why can I trust this one? And they just dive in. And I found it interesting. Before I was not that much too interested until I dive in, and then I found my first laptop in 2010, and I was like, dang. So I couldn't move my hands on the laptop. And then the love of computer science started there. And then when I completed my master's, then I understand that there's something really big, deep I need. We dive in different projects. I saw my senior people, how they arrange their works, how they could develop softwares. Then how the love comes in. And AI started 2017 when I was a PhD, as I told you. And then I could see my senior students who could do wonders from data pre-processing, data analytics, predictions, bring models, computer visions.
I see.
They could create a lot of stuff that was like, wow, interesting. Can you imagine someone who creates drones which detects any kind of let's say when a drone is flying up and it can detect there is a human, I have to pass, I should not hit a human being. And the computer drones which shows you this is a house, scans everything in a blink of a second. Then I was really fascinated by those type of projects. Then I was like, I think AI is really something which is making a difference. So actually, in few words, I was really moved by what I saw in China at the time. And then this built the love to really be interested in this interesting tool.
I see. So I feel like it's been a very, very wonderful journey, and full of all the amazing things that actually data science can be done, using your data and then create tools and everything. And then now how can you make sure that this tool can do things without you being in part of it? It's been an amazing, you going for PhD, everything, you being introduced with IT and then computer science and all of that. So if you could look at your journey, what kind of project that has been very successful that you look back to be like, oh my God, I did an amazing work out there?
Great. So one of the most projects I worked on was AI in medical imaging, medical fields, from tabular data to medical images. And let me start, for example, in medical imaging. We develop models, machine learning models, deep learning models, which could detect some diseases in chest X-ray images, like COVID-19, pneumonia, and IDC, invasive ductal carcinoma for women breast cancers. We could detect respiratory diseases like TB, tuberculosis. And then the wonder thing about this thing, why them wonderful, is how we could bring a tool which detects those diseases in seconds. So you just take an image, you upload it in our tool, in a few seconds you have a diagnosis accuracy, like there is a COVID here.
I see.
So that was one of the successful projects. Other project I worked on was in finance, like detecting forgeries, payment, detecting people who are likely to leave the bank, detecting people who are likely to get a loan and not having a real plan of repayment, detecting also cybersecurity issues, like accounts who are likely to be tracked and stolen. So we have those tools which have been in place. And there are smart cities, sewage control, electricity control. It goes with IoT in agriculture, like detecting the soil structure to understand the humidity, the temperature, to look on the growth of the plant, to see about the pesticide and everything. So there's a bunch of projects I worked on, but those I focus on comes in medical imaging. That's why I say computer vision medical imaging. This is why I focused a lot and then I'm working. And when it goes with tabular data, cleaning data, arranging the data, make them ready for prediction, having a predictive analytics, finding out hidden patterns that may influence decision makers and other partners. So from tabular data, computer vision, and other projects, I found zeal working those projects, and they're really successful. For those we worked on, majority of them were really successful.
I see. So we see this AI tool, like tools that are being created. We see robots. We see AI in agriculture. We see AI in the health sector. As you said, we even see AI in the banking and like in finances. Like you can now know who is tracking your traffic of the money. You can know who you can be very suspicious about what measures should you take. Literally, you can see that we are so mostly engaging with this AI technology so far. Why do you see that it's really growing so fast? And do you see it being very impactful, for example? Do you see it being very efficient in your own terms and your point of view as someone who does it?
Very, very good question. I would like, first of all, to let people understand what actually AI looks like.
Exactly.
There are two aspects which makes AI to be possible. The first thing is the availability of data. The more we store data, the more we need a tool which analyzes them. That's the first thing. Number two, it's all about computation power. If we don't have a very good computation power, we cannot talk about AI. So it should be a lot of data, and then the computation power.
Yes.
And the computation power also goes with what we call energy, because those servers requires a lot of energy. And those comes with power, like what you know, like power, electricity. But for example, what NVIDIA is doing is creating very good hardware, computation power, which allows those models to run on massive data.
I see.
And then to talk about AI should be looked as a machine which mimic human intelligence.
Yeah.
So in other words, what you think you can do on your utmost possibility, there is someone called AI, which can do the same thing, much more faster, better, and then in a large scale, if you want to say. Now, people should trust it. Of course, there is pros and cons.
Yes.
But there is no other way to survive in this world without engaging those tools in the daily life. Let me come, for example. How are you going to survive as a radiologist? To take chest X-ray pictures, raise them in the air, try to detect where is COVID, where is pneumonia, where is TB. So if you can do it, how many patients can you accommodate on daily basis? Let's say, for example, the outbreak that we had recently.
Yes.
If, for example, in Rwanda, on daily basis, we have 1,000 people who are COVID-19, who have contamination of COVID-19. Imagine if a radiologist, how many radiologists will take those data on daily basis? Now, if the 30 days, that is 30,000 people.
Yeah.
So it requires you not more less than 5 or 2,000 radiologists to analyze those data in a weekly basis. We don't have those manpowers. So there is only one way, having an AI tool which do it for you, and then engage those radiologists to come and look around. And
so are you trying to say that people should invest more in AI technologies to fasten their productivity level, but also reduce the labor rate?
It won't reduce the labor rate in one way, yes. In another way, no. Because AI, it's at the end of the day, we need a human being to benefit from the service. And then it's not every human being. It's someone who has prior little knowledge, who knows what he wants. And now AI tool will come to assist him to do it much more better.
Is it not going to make us lazy?
Absolutely. Laziness is already started.
I see.
If people now they no longer respond to email, if, for example, you receive an email, what people think?
I see.
Just pass it to GPT, answer this email, get the answer. So laziness, yes, but there is no way we cannot embrace this technology. One of the problems that AI will bring to the society, people will no longer be creative. People will be creative using the tool.
Yeah.
People will trust technology too far. If, for example, look, my grandpa or my great-great-grandpa, the things they could do on their own ways, in a human way. Now, with AI, people are going to have this leverage tool called AI and do it in a machine way. So
yes, I see.
That is one of the problems. And then people will no longer boost their confidence.
I see.
Invest a lot of energy, say this is my creativity. Let's, for example, AI working in arts. If you see what arts AI is doing in arts,
yes,
it's really interesting.
I know.
AI is writing script. If what AI is doing in script, I sit here, I say, I feel a bit lazy, write me a script which tells me being lazy but also getting some energy. Write me a music.
I see.
In second, give you lyrics. And then when you play that one, it becomes interesting. So there is a lot of things AI is doing, and then bad thing AI is not doing.
Well, I think then that means like we should create boundaries towards that, so that there's a balance between how do we depend on AI and also how do we adapt to it in its use and adaptability, productivity, accuracy, and also the level of the things that we put out there, to people, because at the end of the day, you are serving people.
Yeah.
So let's come back again to AQS where you work. What does AQS do? Relating to artificial intelligence, obviously, how do you adapt to this innovative technology? And I heard about DataGoat AI to know a bit more about this AI tool and how did it come to existence and who does it serve?
Excuse me. Actually, that comes again to respond to what we talked about. We are looking around to solve people's problems.
I see.
We are looking around to see how people can not lazy, but people can have a peace of mind while working on their daily task.
Right.
Here at AQS, we try to develop those facilitation, those tools that put you in a good place to take your data set, clean them. So cleaning, I'm saying removing out layers, removing duplications, removing missing values, and then having a data set which is ready to be processed. Now, we don't stop on cleaning your data set. We also give you the option where you can also apply some statistical analysis on your data set. It doesn't stop there. We also try to give you a predictive model.
Yeah.
You select a column, you say, I want to get a prediction out of this column. What will happen if this and this happens? We're working in a project of outbreak, measles and yellow fever and COVID.
Yeah.
And for example, you say, what will be the trends? What will be the next region to have, let's say, TB outbreak? Based on the climate data, based on the genetic data of someone, based on the region, based on the ABCD.
But again, it will depend on the kind of data you feed it.
Absolutely.
Because it cannot take it from nowhere.
Absolutely. You have to be there.
So you have to correct your data, whatever, have it in a document, have it. Is it going to be like structured data or unstructured data? Because that's something concerning.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a very, very good question. Most of the unstructured data are, we have structured data, data which are in tables, and video and audios and images. Most of the time have, that's what I say, computer vision for those unstructured. But for structured data, this data bot is looking for structured data, that is tabular data. So we assist you to clean them, process them, make a predictive model which can give future trends and prediction. And then we also give you a chatbot where you can have your data set, chat with it, and then ask to do everything. For example, you can say, I want to give me a prediction of these diseases in 10 years based on the previous data.
Yeah.
So through chatbot, you can do it as well. Rather, you can use our predictive models as the tools guide you to do so. So DataBot is really wonders.
So does it have like different features to help like someone who is using it to navigate it?
Absolutely. The good thing of DataBot, you should not have a prior knowledge to, if you can create your own email address, that much simple, you can click and write, save, send. That's how the features are. We make it at a lowest level of a computer literacy of someone. So it is something we can do it with a very limited knowledge in computer science, and you do wonders.
Yeah. So it means who is going to be using this tool apart from like the skill in the skill level? Apart from that, who is it? Is it person who are working in like who works in health sector, or who works in which sectors? Should anyone can use this tool, or it is designed for specific people?
It is not designed to too much specific people. It is designed to everyone who is interested to get an insight on his tabular data. Tabular data into tables. Now, if you struggle to work with tables, if you struggle to have your table, your data set under a table done, either Excel sheet, it can be CSV, JSON file, and so on. It's really interesting if you adopt the DataBot. Whoever needs to explore the data set, his data set more, having an insight, and then having a future trend of ABCD you want to discover in the data set, we welcome him in using the database. So
everyone can use it. You can ask any questions you want as long as you just give it the data, tabulated data, and then it's going to do wonders.
Two things, get your data set, upload it in the system, and have fun.
As long as you know how to write your email, right?
Simple as you can write an email also.
Oh, that's interesting. So I do understand why you as AQS designed this product for people. I mean, I can see how it's going to be allowing people to ease their work. For example, the amount of time we spend there, even the people trying to find people to do gigs for you to understand things. Now as a CEO, now as a founder, now as an employer, you can be able to do this yourself. Mm-hmm. How can we trust the accuracy of the information that it gives?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Basically, we tested this model with, we had a series of testing, again, deploy to the end user, find some question, we work on it. So we have a series of testing. Mm-hmm. The good thing is, if you have a data scientist, data analyst, data engineer in your company, it is very simple. You just give them the data set, ask them to process and give you some future trends. Mm-hmm. Now, have data goat as a side dish, which can help you to check the confidentiality of your data. Then have it as a second option. Now, after using it, I'm pretty sure the result your data scientists, engineers, and analysts give you, it will match on average of accuracy of 90%.
Interesting.
So, and then one more thing, when you are, let's say, a standalone entrepreneur, you are really sensitive to your own data. When you employ a data scientist, when you employ a data engineer, data analyst, there is first of all a leak of information, because this person you're employing, there is a lot of chances that he can deploy your data to someone else, right?
I see.
Now, why can't you trust a tool that I can deploy to your system? And then you don't need anybody else to come and play with the data. You can do it your own. Cup of coffee, as a laptop here, watching a movie, deploy your data, analyze your data, have an insight, peace of mind.
So this is like a get zone tool, which is very nice. Yeah, so how do you make it very accessible for people to have it?
We are looking in two ways. We had it in test phase. We gave it to people to get some input. But now we are now in the phase of commercial. So there is 3 ways to make it. You can buy the setup. You can buy the application as a standalone application. We install it in a system. We can host it on your server if you like so. Otherwise, you can pay a subscription fee and then you access it online, web-based. So you just log in, user and password. Then you have the tool on a web page.
I see. So looking ahead, for example, how do you see the future of AI in general? Like, how do you see this artificial intelligence moving forward?
People should be not scared, but have to embrace it. But AI itself, it's really scary. It's a scary technology because there is thousands of people going to lose their jobs.
Yeah, I know.
There are thousands of people who are going to be creative in a cheating way. AI is going to be something that it will be very hard to stop people with this tool. I'm looking at AI in 10 years, in 5 years, very soon, in self-driving cars.
Yes.
Now it started. Imagine if now you can have a self-riding taxi. I'm going, let's say, Gishushu. It takes you back there in a second. Just sit, relax, the taxi bring you there. That is something scary. AI is doing also other things in genetic. For example, you'd give your gene, the AI learns your gene, and then, for example, if you try to give the past history, your grandma, your great-grandma, say my grandma died with this cancer, my great-grandma died with this cancer. Now tell me, am I also going to die with this cancer? What should I do? And the AI will personalize your daily basis. Maneuver, tells you don't eat this, do this sport, practice this kind of behavior, and then it's make sure that you not fall in the same.
So I do understand that, but as fast as issue AI is growing and moving so fast, is it the same way you see this DataBot AI moving fast together with it? Is it gonna be evolving? It's gonna be, you know, like every time you're gonna be looking forward to new adventures, new exploring of the tool and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. AQS, we are seeing what's happened outside. We're able to look around and say there is a lot of innovative ideas which are on daily basis. There's something new. If you try to track on Hugging Face, for example, it's a platform which deploy models. There is on daily basis there are hundreds of new tools under development. We look at them. Now, what we do is to make sure we are on the same pace to create tools which makes people's life much more easier. Second of all, not making your life easy only, but to make sure people also can do works which once were designed for experts.
I see.
Now, we understand how the world is moving. We see the gaps, then we engage in creation tools that will help people to leapfrog from one area to another one. From food security, for climate change, for technological AI tool in health tech hubs, in diverse area of corner of the world. So we are confident that something is underway and AQS is ready to deliver.
Yeah, that's really nice. So as we are closing up this talk show, I'd like to end up with this question. Is it not really concerning how fast artificial intelligence is growing and how we are so depending on it in the next coming years? And
excuse me, you're very right. We should worry, but we should not let go.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of things. Let me give an example. Look at YouTube. YouTube learns your patterns and understand your daily routine on YouTube. To understand what you watch on a daily basis.
Algorithm.
And by default, to find it on your YouTube. On the recommendation system.
Yes, exactly.
It's mostly 80% of what you look every day.
Exactly.
So there is a concern of your privacy, isn't it? If you go on Instagram as well, that's the same. TikTok, that's the same. So there is not one way or another. Someone is looking at you. Someone you don't know, so-called the machine AI, understand what you like, what you don't like. And then this thing gonna grow at the extent that when you go outside, the camera in the road, grab your picture, you understand who you are, what you do, and then, so I'm wondering, going in the supermarket and someone tells me, a robot, hey Prince, I have a grocery for you.
I have a grocery for you. You don't have to go around and look for it.
Say, hey Prince, there is a new product out of your top 5.
Oh my God.
So someone is looking at your life and controlling it in a different way.
Indeed.
So that is really much more scary. But for our kids, it will be much more scary. Because there will be a lot of things of depression and anxiety among the younger generation, because they will depend a lot on these tools, which makes it to be much more scary. And then people will no longer have their own conscience working. People will be dependable for AI and what AI is providing. That is really absolutely most scary.
Thank you so much, Prince, for sharing your expertise and your thoughts about this fascinating topic around AI. Everyone who has followed this talk show until the end, we appreciate you, and we hope to see you adapting to this new technology of AI and also taking DataGo to part of your daily activities and also on your projects. Looking forward to seeing you to our next episode. Ciao, ciao.